it's worth it. So it is a lovely, beautiful day. Woo. Overcast Miami. It's like 80 degrees, but overcast. Check out this crazy CLS. Matte black. Looks pretty bad though. Anyways, this is gonna be a pre-workout meal at the gas station. I need my car washed, and it's about 4 o'clock, so I have to be somewhere at 7:30. So I have to wait an hour to get my car washed, then train. Obviously, I need a pre-workout meal because I'm only 1 meal deep today. So I'm gonna show you a gas station pre-workout meal. Sorry about the terrible lighting. This will be quick. So $9 for this gallon and my pre-workout meal. Not cheap, not really worth it, but it is what it is. Muscle Monster. Peep it. I figured I'd get this because they're rare. The macros are per can, 210 calories, 4 grams of fat, 19 carbs, 25 protein. So good macros on this. Then, get some natural carbs in, 2 bananas, and a Cliff Bar. So the Cliff Bar is 4 grams of fat, 45 carbs. So it's going to be about 80-90 grams of carbs, about 10 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein. So not horrible, but that's a pre-workout meal at a gas station, guys. We're going to get this weekend workout in, and then I got some things to do. Peace. What's going on, guys? So before I bore you with any more of this lightweight training footage, you guys know by now this is how my weekend goes down. Yeah, I'll just talk about the dumbbell press. I did 60s with my legs up for high sets, like 15 plus reps. It's not a lot, and I'm surprised at how weak I am when it comes to higher reps, stuff like that, but it is what it is. Pressing is my weakest, definitely my weakest lift, and specifically dumbbell press, just because I feel like my arm length and or my tricep insertions really make it hard for me to press heavy. So the bench, I figured out, through my form, how to get close to 300. I hit 300 this summer. When I was training, that's all I was doing. I wasn't working or going to school. And yeah, so the high rep stuff still gets me, but I like it. I like it a lot. I get sore just from like 3 or 4 sets. So my chest right now is sore, and I did 5 sets and then 1 set of flies. My back isn't sore, but my bis and tris are a little bit sore, and my traps. So go figure. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy the high rep training. It's very intense. It's harder in a lot of ways than low rep training. As you guys have found out, I'm sure when you hit like, you know, 5 triples on bench, yeah, it's hard to get the mental state to get the intensity up on those last couple sets, but it's a lot harder to do like 3 sets of 30 on dumbbell curls or something, at least in some ways. But I suggest you guys try it. If you're doing only low rep stuff, always throw in like a drop set or a set to failure with like, you know, 20, 30, 40% of your working weight. And just enjoy the pump, enjoy the burn, because it's a nice way to train. It's easy on the joints, but it's really hard on the muscle. So anyways, you're seeing me here finish up a really high rep set of chest flies. I don't like these machines for training, but since it's such high rep, I just kind of focus on my chest, and my shoulders don't feel any pain because it's so light and the range of motion isn't huge. I keep my shoulders back and my chest up, and then I open like that versus coming like this. So yeah, no pain there. After the back work, I just did 1 set of pull downs. Felt a huge pump, so I stopped when I basically had nothing left as far as like going through the pain barrier. It really, really hurt. So anyways, this was the hardest part of the workout, probably biceps. It's so painful to do this high rep stuff, especially because I do have a little tendonitis in my left arm, which doesn't bother me anymore. It's just kind of like a little impingement that comes and goes. So some days I'll wake up and it'll feel weird. But if I stay on my mobility and my neural stretches, like getting in a position like this and letting my neck extend, really stretching down the arm, I don't have a problem. So this week's gonna be my deload week. This is the last workout you're gonna see that's regular and semi-heavy, but this was rushed. I had about 1 hour and 15 minutes to do this from the time I walked in, so I wanted to do all upper body, which I almost did, but yeah, I just did what I could, and I'm focusing on arms for sure because they've always been a weak point, and I feel like they've just come up enough to where they kind of match. When they're not pumped and I'm wearing a shirt, they always feel small to me, but I feel like they match my physique overall, but just sometimes my stomach is so big and my back is kind of big, so it really kind of plays down the size of them. Creates an illusion that they're a lot smaller than they are, even though they're not big, but it is what it is. Anyway, so the rest of the workout is arm stuff. It's kind of dragging on from here on out, so if you guys are still watching, all you're gonna see is some cable curls and some tricep press downs. One thing I did do today, or this day, was instead of doing tricep press down with my hands like this, I put my fists on top of the bar. Now you gotta make sure you balance it in the right spot, but when you push down, you can't get the extension from the wrists, so you kind of just have to, that last couple inches, it's full tricep extension, and you can't lock it out or else you lose it. So you fully extend your triceps, and you definitely get a different feeling at the bottom. So if you want to play around with it, go ahead, but it's just something I tried. Never saw anyone do it, never in my life on YouTube or in person, never even heard people talk about it, but you just kind of make like a hammer fist and get the bar underneath you. So I don't know, it was just something to try. I figured I would switch up my hand angles for once because I do like doing that. But that's it for the workout. You're just gonna see me finish up arms. It didn't hit abs or calves. My abs were sore, and my calves I hit on Friday's leg workout, which you saw, which is kind of abridged. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. The next video I'm planning on doing right now is gonna be an eating vid. So before this deload week gets started, I may just have like a refeed, not necessarily to get me through heavy training, but just to kind of keep me on track with my diet and really motivate me to stay on my mobility and the stuff I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna try to do yoga twice. I'm gonna hit 3 deload workouts, cube style, so you know, Monday deads, tomorrow, Wednesday bench, Friday squats, and just do really little. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can, you know, leave some in the tank on everything and not go over 50% of my max. But I plan on doing that, and then the workout should last 30 minutes, but then I'm gonna do all this muscle activation stuff that I'm supposed to be doing that my physical therapist told me to do, activating my right lower lat, both lats I guess, and then activating my part of my legs that are kind of underdeveloped and not firing. So I'll get on that. Maybe I'll show you guys that stuff, but it's really not interesting. It's I think the warm-up mobility is more interesting. But anyways, this is me finishing up on some lateral raises, as you can see the pump, and just chasing one set super long. But anyways, it's a drop set. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed this vid and the footage at the beginning, which is kind of different, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.